Hi guys, this is the Affirmative Atheist here. Just a quick 2-point video I wanted to make about morals and a couple of other things, mainly morals. That's one of the big things I like to talk about when it comes to religion and and atheism. When it comes to how people think atheists get their morals from religion as a whole, which I completely disagree with. I think atheists get their religion from common sense. I mean, do people kill people because of God telling them not to mainly, or do people not kill people because God said not to, or do they not kill people because of the threat of jail? I'm pretty sure if jail wasn't there, there would be a lot more murderers out there. There would be a lot more people who have killed people and gotten away with it. It'd just be awful. And I believe if religion wasn't there, but the law was still there, it would probably be about the same. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't think it'd be much more. But when you think about it, common sense, in a way, is what religion was founded upon, in my opinion, and why it makes sense to some people and why it doesn't make sense to others, because they have their common sense and they can think that, God walked on water, God changed water to wine, he did all these miracles, Jesus was a good guy. He seems like a smart guy, but I don't think he was the Son of God, if he was real at all. If there was some dude walking around doing all that stuff, he was giving a good message. Granted, his dad, he was claiming, had some pretty shit messages, saying basically killing people, ripping children from wombs, all that stuff. It's just completely wrong. But if Jesus was real, that was definitely he made some good points. I don't think he was, because there's not enough substantial evidence to prove that he was real. I haven't seen a body, I haven't seen bones, I haven't seen anything that really substantially proves that there was a guy named Jesus running around doing all that. If anybody really wants to provide a link, I'm sure you can probably you're going to comment one if you haven't already. Another point I was trying to mention earlier was the feeling that religion is trying to basically run society, and this ties in with the morals a little bit. And basically, I'm not going to say conservatives, because not every conservative is a religious person. There's the religious right wing, and then there's the right wing. I think it's the religious right wing in the United States that is a serious problem with society. They're trying to basically go against the Constitution, which at the same time, most right-wing people are very, very ideal-based, or have their ideals based around, like gun rights. But then at the same time, they're telling us they're trying to break the separation of state and church. And that's a big deal to me, because I don't know if I'm going to wind up having kids. I don't know if they're going to go to school, but I don't want them having religion shoved down their throat as they go to school. I don't want the teachers having a cross up front. I think that's a very stupid idea. And Governor Rick Perry, you can suck my nuts for putting that law into, that kind of stuff allowed in Texas. It was a poor decision to do, Rick Perry. And I know you're probably not watching this, Rick Perry, but if you are, that is what I think of you. Because you really don't understand the Constitution at all. I feel like you don't listen. And you also plagiarize, if you didn't notice, if nobody else has noticed, when he said freedom of religion is not freedom from religion. I believe Christopher Hitchens, an avid atheist, used the same phrase, just without is not. Freedom from religion, or freedom of religion means freedom of religion means freedom from religion. And it was a really good quote. That was a quote from Christopher Hitchens, which I find so moving, because I'm an atheist. I want to be able to do what I do. And if I'm constantly being told, no, you can't, and I'm being told in school I can't, I have to read the Bible, I have to say the Pledge of Allegiance, I have to do all that, I'm gonna end up dropped out like I did. That was one of the main reasons, was because the schools down here in Georgia constantly preach religion. I had a teacher who was preaching religion in class. I didn't say anything. I was scared to say something, but she did. And the fact that there was a lot of stuff going on about that at our school, there were a lot of church groups that were sponsored by the school. It was just silly that people were allowed to be so connected with religion and church and school. It was just the two of those things should not be together, period. End of story. I don't think there should be any suppression on students reading their Bible. I understand that, reading their Bible in school. I don't think teachers should be promoting any particular religion. But I know it's going to happen here in Georgia because I live in the Bible Belt and know this is how it is most of the time. I haven't seen many atheists out here in Georgia. I know maybe 2, 3 at the most. And it's just so weird. But yeah, if you guys want to leave a comment, subscribe, share. Sorry I went on that rant there. But if you guys want to leave a comment, subscribe, share, you know, do what you want. It's just, you know, share, spreading the word, get my channel out. I hate to be self-centered there, but I'd like to know what you guys think of the video. I'm trying a new camera out and trying out a couple more things. This is my Kelly. This is my Kelly.